Good morning, my beautiful world. Welcome to the Real Muck Shifters YouTube channel. My name's Nina and I'm a plant operator. I drive a 30-ton Volvo articulated dump truck. We're also known as the ADT drivers, for those who don't know what ADT stands for. Oops, that's my thing. Must make a move. I'm just going to give you a brief rundown about my truck, what it does, and and how we have to look after it and maintain it, play our part. And yeah, so let's begin our journey. I was very fortunate when I started with when I joined the Buckingham Plant Hire Company. We were given, me and myself, some other colleagues were given brand new trucks, and the brilliant thing about it is that, the brilliant thing about it is that we are, wherever we move, when one job's completed to a new job, our trucks go with us. So I think that's absolutely wonderful. And so in that way, we have total responsibility of maintaining, looking after our trucks and making them as dust free as possible. So we're constantly cleaning our trucks out, doing the floors, and trying to maintain it to a standard that Buckingham Plant Hire require. So let's begin. So I drive a Volvo, which I love. It's one of my favourite dump trucks. I love the Volvos. They've got power steering. The steerings move up and down. You've got your recliner seat, which I love. It's really handy for your break times to stretch yourself. And because we are in these dumpers for 11 and a half hours per day. We have heated seats, which I don't even have in my car, so I feel so privileged. We've got, it's automatic, so that really helps. I've got cruise control. I've not used the cruise control button. I've not needed it on this particular site. I'm not sure if the older trucks had cruise control, but certainly the new ones do. And you've got your 6-wheel drive, and you've got your dip lock on the floor. So put it in 6-wheel drive where it's soft. For those of you that don't know what a diff lock's used for, got the retarder on the left, a retarder pedal, which is absolutely brilliant. It's a substitute, I think, for brakes, so that you're not wearing down your brake pads, etc. But so the retarder is there, you use it, it's brilliant, it works wonderful. I love using that. As you can see, I am driving around on the site. So basically, that's just a bit of a rundown, and you've got your other switches, like your mirror switches and your lights and all the rest of it, which every plant will have. We've also got a camera, which is a crucial point, I think, for us, because you can see exactly what's happening behind me. So we have to ensure that the cameras are cleaned at the back, and all various checks are done. Our daily checks when we first start in the morning. So we have a walk around the truck to check the skip, make sure the buzzers are working, make sure the skip's empty, it's not got any water in it. If we've had bad weather, we also do our daily checks, as in check the coolant, check the AdBlue. So then you have a checklist book which you tick off what you've checked, and if there's any issues, there's an area where you write down any comments, and if it's a serious issue, then obviously you have to let your general foremen know here, your management at Buckingham Plant Hire too. So I've got a digger driver. He thinks I'm a nightmare driver. He loves me really. He was asking me to tip, but it was on too much of a recline. It was too high, so I moved forward and was sensible. Because that's one thing about driving these big machines. You've got to ensure that you are, you know, take full responsibility of your surroundings. You know, you're constantly, you know, it's our responsibility to ensure that the mirrors are clean. These are for people who don't actually know much about a dump truck, because the lads who have been in the job for years, you know, they can drive it with their eyes closed. Don't, lads, but I know you can drive it with your eyes closed. You know, so we have to ensure that we're taking full-on responsibility of our machine and making sure that no one is around your machine. You've got to be aware until you give them a thumbs up sign, they cannot be anywhere near your machine. They can't walk in front of your machine. We have to give them the thumbs up. It's a brilliant policy. I mean, health and safety is so hot on a construction site, and we definitely implement it here. You know, you've got to wear your full PPE. It's just brilliant, because everything, there's a routine, there's a regiment of stuff that you have to do, and they have to be in place. And I certainly wear all my PPE. You don't step off your truck without all your PPE on site. What else can I tell you? So now I'm going to, I've just tipped, you probably heard this buzzing sound or beepy sound. So I've just tipped the material I had in my skip. I'm going to now drive to a 480 digger driver, Malcolm, and he's loading me today, or for now, until I get moved onto another job. You can't see from here, but on to my right, oh my god, the view is absolutely amazing. It's absolutely wonderful. So much greenland there. It's absolutely lovely. You know, when I come to do this part of the job, I love being to the right, because you can just see it just sort of lifts your mood up, and you know, just makes you feel good and positive. So, and that's how I like to start my day. I'm a happy person. I wake up in the morning, like to say good morning to everyone, and if I know their names, I like to refer to them with their names. I think it makes it that little bit personal. And yeah, as you can see, I am bouncing up and down. It's just the way this particular journey is, this route is. Normally you get the dozer drivers and they flatten it out, so it's a bit more of a smoother ride, but you know, they're all dotted around, busy with what they're doing. I will be doing another video and talk about all the checks that we have to do, because there are in-depth checks. You know, you have to check your tyres, the nuts, ensuring that your skip's working, and your horn, your camera, you know, your brakes. Yeah, so we have all of that. We have a sort of a regular service done every so many hundreds of hours, and like I said, I love driving my dump truck. I absolutely love it. I have no regrets of completely changing my profession. And I think, you know, I think it's nice. Need to encourage more women to join the industry. And I know it's not we work in a completely it's male-dominated industry, as we all know. There are more females coming in. Buckingham's have got a few women on their plant operators, so you know, which is brilliant. And round there now to one of my favourite digger drivers.